Tufale, a dynamic tech founder, advisor, and innovator on a mission to shape the future of software and startups. Omar bridges the gap between technical execution and strategic growth. He advises startups on product architecture, scaling, and sustainable technology practices, helping visionaries turn ideas into robust, real-world solutions.
That's good to know that in the last 5 years, you've only grown confident with what you do, with yourself, which definitely then reflects on the kind of work you do. Which takes me to the next question for you. Do you ever feel imposter syndrome when you work for, these big companies?
That's a good question. All these questions have been good. Do I feel imposter syndrome? No. And I think that's one of the big things that the university done for me. And that I realized, wait a minute, I'm just as smart as everyone else. Do you know what I mean? So why would I not? So I suppose one of the things that has been a big shift for me over the past 5 years has been just recognizing my value. And I want to come to every table that I come to with value. I want to give you something. I don't want to come to a table empty-handed. So, Coyote, I'm coming to this table with this.
Take £2 million.
What are you coming with? Right? It might be whatever I come with might be worth £2 million. But the thing is, I won't have a fear of asking for the equivalent value for what I'm bringing. So imposter syndrome comes when you don't recognize, I think, your own value. And you might not have value to bring to the table that other people value. So you need to build that up. You don't just get born and like, okay, now the world owes me all this. No, you have to work for it. Go to university or go do that course or do whatever it is you need to do to build your value. Obviously, you come into the world with intrinsic value as a human being. But you need to build on top of that to go, how am I going to transact with society? What is it I like doing? Do I like making movies, or do I want to make software? Do I want to, create, I don't know, whatever it is you want to do, clothes, fashion? Do I want to go into medicine? You don't get born with that knowledge. And as you build that knowledge, it takes work, and that builds your value. But then you've got to recognize that, wait a minute, I've got something to bring to this table, whether it's X, Y, Z experience or whatever it is, and recognizing that value and going, I deserve to be at this table. Well, why would I not deserve to be at this table? Because someone says that I can't be here? Well, screw that. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to be at this table.
That's amazing.
Because I've got value to give.
Just like everybody.
Just like everybody, right? So don't, see if anyone tries to diminish my sense or my understanding of myself, I don't want to talk to you. Because it's going in one ear and out the other. I know who I am. I know what value I bring to the table. I know how I can manage projects. I know how I can strategize and execute and change things in companies. So you're going to tell me something else? I know I can, for example, I can score goals. What are you going to tell me? I can't score goals. I don't deserve to be in this team. Who cares what you say? I know who I am. So imposter syndrome is when you let other people tell you that you don't belong. And if you know that you belong, then
you belong.
Yeah, I belong. Let's go.
So
let's talk about the next thing.
Yeah.
There's no imposter syndrome. I'm not an imposter, and I ain't got no syndrome.
So if, God forbid, if Loopsio disappears today,
dun, dun, dun.
What part of you will disappear with it?
What part of me would disappear? That's something I need to think about. Nothing. What do you mean, disappear with me? I would just try again. Just keep on, if this thing doesn't work, I'll just try again. But you know, in Silicon Valley, like we look up to them in a big way. They celebrate failure because it means that you've tried. And if you've tried, you've learned what doesn't work. So if this didn't work, I would just use whatever I learned from this for the next thing. But I'm still going to the moon, whether it's in this spaceship or another spaceship. So, yeah. Obviously, I don't want this to die today. I'm invested in it. I'm emotionally attached to it. It would not make me happy. I would be deflated and depressed and sad. But it wouldn't be the end of the road for me. It'd be a hit. I'd fall down, but I'd get back up again.
That's nice. You know, I love your analogy that you're saying you want to go to the moon, not across the street.
Yeah. Why go across the street?
I really love that. So, what does it look like for you?
So it's not just financial, but I'm not shy about being financially ambitious, right? I haven't positioned Loopsio as a social enterprise or a charity. You know, oh my God, these young people, give them some work experience. No. We provide, so I tell the young people as well, you provide a lot of value. So don't come to this table going, oh my God, thank you so much for this opportunity. You've got energy, you've got ideas, you've got knowledge about how these computer systems work. You live and breathe digital every day. You know things that someone with 10 years experience doesn't know. So just because you've got 10 years experience in something doesn't mean that you're better than a student at a university, because you've got different things to bring to the table. So that's a big part of it.
Financial is
a big part of it.
Yeah,
I want to have resources. Why should I not have resources? Why should I say to the students, why should you not have resources? Don't do anything. You know, there's things where people go to students, oh, do this and you'll get work experience, but you're not going to get paid. Make sure you get paid, because I need money to pay the bills as well. But I don't want to just pay the bills. I want to do things. Money's a resource. It's a tool to do things. Look at the stuff that Elon does. You know, you can see everything about him. And he's nuts in some ways, but he's a genius in other ways. So I look up to him in a way whereby, right, those bits of Elon I disagree with. And then those bits, you know, that's pretty cool. How did he do that? How did he set up Tesla? How did he set up SpaceX? So he uses money as a resource to build these massive companies and then have this massive impact on society, good and bad. So I want access to resources as well. Why should you get all the resources? You know, it goes back to childhood when you're in like playing with. Why should you get all the toys? I want some toys. So a big part of that answering that question, how much is enough for me and Loopsio, is, well, a big part of it's financial. Because if I'm helping you 10x your company, then why should I not, get some value back? I don't want to be a struggling artist, right?
Yeah.
And you make all the money.
You keep it, then you give me experience.
Right, so a big part of it's financial, but I want to have like a big impact on society. I want to do good. You know, being socially responsible and being socially uplifting is important to me. I want to have a positive effect on society. I want to have a positive effect on Scotland and the world.
That's good.
Because we're all going to die one day.
Yeah.
And no one's going to take any money with them. That's another thing Steve Jobs said.
Which is actually bringing me to the next question.
Right.
How would you want founders after you to remember you?
So I suppose this connects me to the thing I was just about to say, which is Steve Jobs said, I don't want to be the richest guy in the graveyard. Right? So I want not only just remembered, being remembered is less than that. It's while I'm alive. I want to feel that I'm doing something that's meaningful and purposeful, and doing something with this life that I've got, which is a massive privilege. Just being alive.
Yeah, it is.
Right? What are you doing with your life? I want to do something that is like energizing to me to go, I did that, I made this difference, I helped that person. Because that is just so rewarding, when you help someone out. It's indescribable, the feeling that you get from helping someone out. I want to do more of that. So I want to build Loopsio so that I can do more of that. And Loopsio is a means to an end for me. And I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But the end is really just making the world a better place, as cheesy as that sounds, because that really is the only thing that feels meaningful, and that feels, when you do it, it just feels so right. And so I want to do loads of that.
Wow. Wow. So this is going to be the last set of questions we have done. Yeah. If you have any message to the world right now, what is it going to be?
Message to the world.
With what you are building with Loopsio, what change do you want to make in the world? What do you want Loopsio to achieve?
I think, talking about the social mission and whatnot is important, but I think what really the thing that really energizes me is technology in the first instance, because this is a software company, right? And so I love the promise of technology and technology's ability to improve things in the world. Obviously, technology is not the be-all and the end-all of solving all the problems. I'm not naive that way. We're not going to just say, oh, we just need more technology here and that's going to solve poverty and health and all these really complicated problems that we have in the world. But technology's a real game changer, and it can change things in a way that is beneficial and impactful. So that energizes me, that technology has the ability to do that, whether it's electric cars or AI or everything that we're surrounded by. It's all technology that's allowed us to build this world. And so I go down these rabbit holes.
What's your message to the world?
The message to the world? No, what's the impact I want to have in the world?
Impact you want
Yeah,
to
I want to use technology in a way that's exciting to me and the people I work with, and it's fun. I want to use technology that benefits the world.
That's good. So then, which maybe something else, which is talking about entrepreneurship in the entrepreneurship. We want to talk about the entrepreneurship landscape in Scotland.
Right.
What is one mistake you see many entrepreneurs make in Scotland that you see it every time and you would like to shake the person out? Like, no, don't do this. Is there anything like that?
Yeah, one thing comes to mind is that there are so many things you can chase as an entrepreneur that give you false validation. You could go to an event, you could get loads of likes on LinkedIn, and you can get awards, and you can do all sorts of things, but the only thing that matters is customers and revenue. Even getting funding is good, but it's not the end goal, because you can't indefinitely just keep on getting funding. You need to get customers. So you need to, and the thing a lot of people do is they delay that inevitability of trying to find customers and molding your USP to something that customers want. And that takes time. You might have a hypothesis and you make an assumption. I think all people want this thing. And then if I just sit, in stealth for 6 months, making the thing better, or 12 months, and I go get millions of pounds of funding, and I create this amazing team, and we have these really cool offices, and we get awards, we still haven't validated whether we're going to be able to sell this thing. And until you have that conversation, until you try and sell it, you're delaying the inevitable. So some people delay this for months, sometimes years. And the longer you delay it, it's like delaying the inevitable. You have to find out one day whether customers are going to pay for this or not. And the sooner you get into that conversation with customers, the sooner you're going to find the reality of the situation. I like this, but I don't like that. I like that, I don't like this. This doesn't fit into our workflow. Can you do this? Can you do that? That's feedback that you need to put back into the product.
That's good.
So don't waste your time. Like, don't not go to events. You need to network and stuff. You need to let yourself know, let yourself be known online or and whatnot. But don't lose sight of the fact that without paying customers, your company doesn't have a future. Because there's only so long you can survive on, VC funding or grants and all that kind of stuff. So every other metric is a vanity metric. The only metric that counts is revenue.
And customer. Thank you so much.
Customers.
Thank you so much. With that, we end
Thank
this.
you.
Oh, do you have something you want to say?
Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you. It's been really great being here, and I wish you every success
Thank you so
in
much,
what you're
Omar.
doing.
Thank you so much, man.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.